Good afternoon, everybody. This is Jack Fox. Today is November 26th. It's a Tuesday, and it's right before the Thanksgiving holiday. We have a lot to be thankful for this year, don't we? It's been a good year. Stock market's up. Uh, stock market's up. Stock market's up. Well, you figure it out. It's your life, right? Anyway, it's good to talk to you today. I got a few things to cover. First of all, tomorrow is the 30th anniversary of my father passing away. He was 45 when he died after 6 years of fighting cancer. For 6 years, we drove him all over Kalamazoo, to back and forth to Cleveland Clinic, I don't know how many times, back and forth to Minnesota, to the Mayo Clinic, and in the end, he passed away anyway. He was a good man. He was the third person that I knew in my short life that had passed away. It was a tough time. It was one of those things, though, where you cried during the time when he passed away. You were thankful because he's finally finished with his pain. I mean, he suffered. It was bad. It was pancreatic cancer, and I don't know of anything that's worse than that. The other day we talked about the first person that I remember passed away as I was growing up, and that was Willie. The second person that I remember was my grandfather. That was my father's stepfather, Norm. Great man. Loved him to death. He had a horse farm. Lived out in the country, and would go out there and go horseback riding with a man. He'd get new horses and help me, and allow me to come and help him break the horses and stuff. We had good times. I spend the only grandparents I had that I'd go and actually spend the weekend with them. My cousins and I would both go out there, and we'd hang out and have fun and play in the little stream that was there. And it was just fun being out in the country because I grew up in the city basically. So he was going to work one day. I think it was right before he was supposed to retire, within months. He was walking down the stairs. He had a three-step porch, and by the time he hit the third porch, he had a heart attack, or third step, he had a heart attack. Fell flat on his face. He said he was dead before he hit the ground. So passed away just like that. And I remember I cried and cried and cried. I really loved the old man. But he was number two. So. You never know. You never know. Your time's up. Your time is up. So try to live life to the best you can. Enjoy the time you have with your family and your children, and do everything you can to enjoy life, folks. Let's talk about something else that's near and dear to my heart. That's this gentleman. What's his name? Ryan Ferguson. I don't know if you've heard this name. We can hear about Madonna all the time. We hear about this person dating that person. Miley Cyrus. Constantly all these superstars, supposedly. But what about Ryan Ferguson? Ryan Ferguson just got released from prison. Yep. Excuse me. Must be exactly 4:30. Yeah. Just got out of prison. 29 years old. He spent 10 years in prison for murder. A murder that he did not commit. They finally figured it out. They got pictures of him on ABC News. What's he do? He goes out to the restaurant, gets a beer, gets a steak. I mean, how many beers and steaks did he have in prison? Probably none. Bought himself an iPhone, got himself a Facebook page, because 10 years ago there was no iPhones. There was no Facebook yet. So this is all new to the man. They got pictures of him with a real pretty girl, must be his girlfriend. They're hanging out, so, and they show him also back in court, on a basketball court, not a type of court. It's a so-called legal system court. I guess what bothers me about this is that this could happen to you. It could happen to me any day. I mean, we could be sitting home one day and all of a sudden, Mr. Jack Fox, yes, I am so-and-so, police department, and your neighbor got murdered yesterday. We'd like to talk to you about that. Can you tell us where you were yesterday at 3 o'clock? I was home. Did anybody see you? Well, no. Can anybody prove that you were here? No. There's all kinds of things. I know the law is supposed to be the type of thing where you're not guilty until you're proven such, but it doesn't always happen that way. If you look through the internet, and there's all kinds of cases where people have gone to prison and they were not guilty. So you gotta wonder, right? You gotta keep your nose clean. You gotta make a video every day showing it. Up, see, no blood on these hands, folks. I've been here all day making this video. Actually, it's my 4th time making this video. I don't know, something's wrong with my computer, by the way. Anyway, that's about it for today. Tomorrow's my daughter-in-law's birthday. One of my daughter-in-laws, Liz. She turns 28. Happy birthday, Liz. I don't think you're watching this, but if you do, happy birthday anyway. So it's always good news. On my father's anniversary of his death, we have a birthday. All the family will be coming in for Thanksgiving this weekend, so I'll be busy. I'll be back here again on Monday. So take care, eat lots of turkey, have fun, and we'll see you then. This is Jack Fox, and you're not. Take care. Bye.